And we're live tonight. Everybody, welcome to Music Talk. We have from Why the Fascination, Mogion Monster, Moggs,
What's up, everybody? Good to be here.
and we're going to have some fun talking about what's your favorite funny song, comedy song, if you will.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, and they go back far. There's. I was surprised, in how many there were, but and so many different genres of it.
So true. Uh,
Mainstream artists, put songs out, and they were on. You know, they were played a lot. What did we discuss earlier?
I kind of tried to stay away from Weird Al, but it's hard to stay away from Weird Al.
You'd
He's
have
the
to stay away
king.
from Frank Zappa too.
Oh, I'm not. No. Frank had some interesting stuff. We'll leave that at that. I tried to stay at least on my list things that were mainstream, and some one of the groups, uh, some of their songs. I think the songs are really good. They're humorous, and they could be played on the radio. Other songs, not so much.
Well, there's a lot of raunch humor, if you will.
Yeah, I,
Um,
try, I try to stay away from those.
a lot of body part songs. But then, well,
Animal song.
you go back to Chuck Berry, My Dingaling.
Yep, that's one of the ones on my list, and it's his only number one hit, if you can believe that.
Really, I
And
didn't
from
know
the
that.
'70s, from the '70s, I would have thought Chuck would have had all kinds of hits.
What else? One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
You got that right, Ken. Hello. I just come across Ken the other day. Area 50 Juan. Juan, I hadn't heard anything from you. I'm glad they released you. I wasn't going to pay the ransom. Sharon, welcome.
Hey, Sharon. That's another one. Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. That's
Fantastic. Going further back, one of my childhood favorites, and it was a rerun when this took place. Maresy Dotes and Dozy Dotes and Little MC Tivy.
I
I think
grew
Doris
up with
Day
that
did
one.
that one. And some of the songs that I'm going to come up with, I made a playlist, and I will make that playlist available after the show
Right on.
because there's no way I could cover all of them. But people who want to go down the playlist, just let us know. And if you have a song that we have yet to mention, type it in chat in all caps, please, because it makes
Well,
it easy for the old
the
man to
question
read.
is for you in chat. What's your favorite funny song? So
Yep.
let us know. What else? The one that we keep referring to goes back. Who did Mr. Jaws?
Dickie Goodman.
Okay.
Yep. And I got a couple of Dickie Goodman songs on there on the playlist. But let's go with the most popular, in my opinion, the most popular crossover country pop across the board, Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Sue.
Mhm. That's a classic.
That song was everywhere.
I remember that when I was a kid. That song.
When that song came out, he played it on his weekly TV show, and within 2 weeks, it was on America's Top 40.
Right on. There was. I saw a list, and there was another Johnny Cash song on there, but I can't remember what it was because I don't know that I'd ever heard it, so I kind of passed by it.
I didn't come across another one, but I was looking elsewhere. Roger Blair, welcome.
What's up, Roger?
All the small things, Blink 182. I don't think I put that one on my list. And there's a song going back to what you were talking about earlier, body parts. We will say it's about a certain animal that builds dams on streams. They like to gnaw through trees. Ken, I am so glad you made it. I was Ken was in a chat room the other night, and they were on the subject of dance music, and I named a couple of dance songs, and he come up with some good dance songs, and he said he'd probably be here tonight, and here he is. Thank goodness.
I don't dance, so
No, I get out and wiggle and have a good time. That's about it, you know. Calling it dance is a stretch.
that old hillbilly wiggle,
Um,
mountain man wiggle.
Anybody in chat that wants to do so, if you want to share your channel, type exclamation ME. And let's see here. I will do an example there. If you type that, Nightbot will share your channel if you wish to. There you go. All right, let's go to
Trying to think of others.
yeah.
I had a list, but then I looked at a list of the top 50, and it threw me off. Forgot what I had in my head before that.
Now, another one that I did not put out there, but if you guys want to look it up, you're more than welcome. And I really like this comedy duo. It's Flight of the Conchords, and the song is Business Time.
They have a few out.
Yep. I like the rhyming hippopotamus. Their rhymes are the bottomless.
What was you just threw me off with hippopotamus.
While you're thinking of that one, I'll name another Dickie Goodman song, Energy Crisis 74. That was when the gas shortage hit.
I remember that.
You were what, 6, 7?
I was about 6 that summer, and I remember pulling up to the gas station with the lines, and they went by your license plate number, and you looked for the green or the red flag hanging out. And, yeah, I remember all that.
So, hey, Mike. I know Mike's going to have some. Oh,
like as far as artists, like Rodney Carrington. Is it Rodney Carrington?
Yes. I don't have any of his on mine, but Dickie Goodman, a couple of that you might really like. He did one on Star Wars. Dickie Goodman did Election 1980. He did one on Watergate.
Rodney Carrington's is one of those raunch, funny, funny, but a little raunchy.
Yeah, Mike would like those.
The Streak is a good one. I think I don't look, Ethel. Ethel, put your clothes on.
Dickie even did one about Dallas. Now this one, I've got to read this one because it's Sly and the Family Stone, and it's funny because he titled it "For Let Me Be Meese Elf Again," is how it's written, but I want to thank you for letting me be myself. is what the song is. And I liked, hey, Donna, I liked that. So I included it. Have you heard one by Tim Hawkins, Things You Don't Say to Your Wife?
No.
And the ones I'm going over now, like I said, it'll be in a playlist, and the playlist will be made public after the show. And also I've tried to concentrate on funny songs that became popular hits. Mike says he knows all the Rodney Carrington stuff.
I bet.
Oh, he says he got drunk with him at a casino up there. I really believe that. 1970.
Did he write a song about you?
Probably did. Mike is very writable. This was a big hit in 1971. It's by Daddy Dewdrop, and the name of the song is Chickaboom.
Chickaboom?
Yep, Chickaboom, Chickaboom, don't you just love it? Does that sound familiar?
No.
It was a big hit when you were about 5 years old.
Don't recall it.
And another song that was kind of big, but how to put it? It's a comedic way of telling about a battle. It's called the Battle of New Orleans, and the version that I like is by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, and it's on this album right here, Symphonic Dream. It's the Battle of New Orleans. I think it's a funny song, and they do a great version of it.
Is that the one that starts off in 18? Yeah. Whatever the date is. Yeah.
And
They took a mighty trip down the Mississippi. Yeah.
Melted down the cannon, so they stuffed the gator, and when it went off, it blew his mind.
Okay. What are you doing, Maya?
She wants to get on lap. Walk the Dinosaur. No, but it's close to that time frame, Mike. Now, here's a good one from the 70s. Guy named Larry Gross, Junk Food Junkie.
Oh, wow.
You know that one?
I remember that one.
During the day, he's Mr. Probiotic, and he's living the life of yoga instructor and stuff like that. But at night, he does cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I remember that one. All right, Maya, move over, please.
Maya, do you want to be on camera?
Any closer, she would be.
And Sheb Woolley did the Purple People Eater. And that goes back to the 50s, I believe.
Dennis Leary's put some out back in the day. I believe who did Rodeo Song? Was that Jimmy Buffett? No, let me look that up.
Rodeo.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's not, you can't even mention it, but
if you go Jimmy Buffett, I go I-95. Rear oral anus, whatever. Penicillin Penny by Dr. Hook. Yes, Mike, I like that song. I've got
Jerry Lee did the Rodeo Song.
Really? Jerry Lee did that?
Jerry Lee and the Sundown.
Huh. I think Penicillin Penny sparked the joke about Sandpaper Sally, but we'll stay away from those jokes.
Sandpaper Sally.
And back on track. Bobby Darin had a big hit with Splish Splash. I was taking a bath.
All on a Saturday night. That's
Roger Blair says, yes, it was Gary Lee.
I'm scrolling the wrong way.
Yeah. I wish I had some way to flip it for you, but I don't.
It's just odd.
That's it. That's it, Ken. Kind of family friendly. PG-13 or something like that.
We might have to pick this conversation up on my channel on Tuesday. Then we can talk about the songs that I'm talking about.
Now, if now tonight I'm simulcasting. I'm on both Rumble and YouTube, and if the Rumble takes off, I would probably start doing one on Rumble alone, because the freedom of speech is much better, and I don't have to worry about as many odd rules. But we'll just have to see if it actually worked to start with, and if anybody's watching, because
whichever one gives you the most creativity and allows you to be you.
Yep. So to me, a funny song is a funny song, and we'll just cover what we can cover. And Splish Splash made me think of one that I had forgotten. There's a song, a serious country song, Running Bear, and that's BEAR.
Yeah.
Love Little Kalijah, et cetera, et cetera. But there was a spinoff on that song called Running Bear Down the Creek Shed or something like that. And it was Running BARE.
Yeah.
And I don't
sounds familiar for some reason.
Raymond. If anybody knows that song, I can't remember but it was Running Bear, BARE.
Who sings the Assumption song?
The Assumption.
Look it up, Mike. Jesus. It's gonna make one of us do the work.
He wants me to He wants to trick me into saying something. Is what it is. And it's funny to me anyway. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight?
Yes, it is Gary Lee, not Jerry Lee. Even with glasses, I can't see. Gary Lee and the Sundown. Yeah, Weird Al, you have to give a mention, because his whole career was based on, parodies.
Weird Al's like picking your favorite child, when it comes to, comedy songs, because he has so many great ones. The Saga Begins, Yoda, White and Nerdy,
Amish Paradise. Love that one.
George of the Jungle, Stevie says. I didn't even think about some of the cartoon songs, but that's true. George of the Jungle is hilarious. That's it, Ray Stevens. Oh, the Mississippi Squirrel Revival. You remember that one, Mississippi Squirrel Revival?
No, it's not jumping out at me.
He was visiting a relative, and he caught a squirrel, put it in a box, took it to Sunday morning meeting to show his friends, and it got away from him, and it climbed up this guy's pant leg, up this woman's skirt, and they had a revival.
Right on.
The Jetsons, yeah. I didn't even think about doing cartoon songs.
Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones.
Until The Simpsons, the Flintstones was the longest running TV show ever. Hello Mudda, Hello Fada. I think that one's kind of comedy.
And Granada.
And before you were born, there was this guy, Mr. Custer was the name of the song. Larry Verne was the singer.
Larry Verne.
Please, Mr. Custer, I don't want to go. And of course, they got the Indian chant and the drum beat in the background. That's right, Ken. Even as a kid, the number one question I had about the Flintstones was, how did that fat slob end up with somebody like Wilma? And Barney gave me hope. He was shorter than me, and look what he
I was going to say, Barney, he wasn't much better.
Fun
Ben reminds me of Barney Rubble.
Really? You talking about Ben that goes up on panel?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to accidentally call him Barney next week. Yes, you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. How could I forget that one? Oh man, I am 5'6" and something. I was 5'7", but I've got to that age where I'm starting to shrink. I heard that, Stevie. I measured 5'7" without my shoes.
Roger said Larry Verne did a part 2 to that song called Mr. Sitting Bull.
Really? Okay. And this one, I know that Mike knows because it's about fishing. It's Ice Fish Baby. To the tune of, that's it. Yep. I've had that in my playlist for a while for novels.
And that whole thing goes back to Queen.
Yes. Yes. The other Flight of the Conchords song that I think is really funny, Robots. The humans are dead. The humans are dead. They use poisonous gases to poison their asses. I've heard that one on the radio.
Sharon's only 5'2". She's a tiny one.
Sharon, you're not the shortest person around. That's average to a lot of people I know, especially females.
Turn this down.
And I think what makes this one funny is the video that goes along with the song. Monty Python does Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, from the life of, I think it's the life of Brian. And they're all hung on a cross as they sing to one another. Thank you for hanging around, Donna.
I wasn't that into Monty Python. I watched some of their stuff, but it wasn't,
Friends of mine were very much into Monty Python. I would see it once, and that was enough. Oh, YouTube did it for me. They suggested that I add Running Bear by Johnny Preston. It's from 1959.
I'm trying to turn this down.
And The Most Beautiful Girl in the Room by Flight of the Conchords.
Ben keeps sending me pictures of fish.
Hey, shoot him back a link to Ice Fish Baby. Let me do this.
Maya, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There we go. We've got that done. Wow, Sharon.
Stopped growing at 12.
My problem was I never could sleep, and the growth hormone gets released when you sleep. Little Nash Rambler song. The horn went beep beep. Yeah, I like that song. That's a good song, and I heard it on the radio a lot when I was a kid. Donna's bound and determined to get you to sing. Moggs is welcome to sing a couple of notes anytime he wants to, but it's only when he wants to.
I'm sure we'll come to that point one time when I'm talking country music and have to bust out a tune. How's your dinner? Good. Oh, what other songs did artists? I mean, Baby Got Back. That's a comedy song.
Kind of like the Humpty dance.
Doing the butt.
Doing the butt?
Mm-hmm. Remember that song?
Yeah. Doing the butt.
Yeah. So you know.
Instead of the Eminence Front, is it to that tune?
Was that
Who Eminence Front? Rocket Radio. I'm not familiar with Rocket Radio, but I have a feeling I'm going to learn something. Yep, Hot Rod Lincoln. Going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop.
Rocket Radio.
Mike knows quite a bit about music, especially off color.
Stevie said Mike's Googling. I did see that the one you talked about, the forget the name now.
What was it about?
What was it?
What
the
was
two
it?
guys that the two guys that were in
the comedy.
Yeah.
Flight of the Conchords.
That's it.
Yeah.
Didn't they have a show, TV?
They had a comedy show on cable or TV.
Yeah,
I think they're from
Canada.
No, they're from south of the equator, off the coast of Australia. Where is Hilton from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. I think that's where they're from. I don't remember any comedy songs by Neil Sedaka.
No, I don't either.
They had good songs during their day. And I would play some of these songs, but YouTube doesn't like me playing music. Your screen would go blank.
It's silly.
Yes, it is, but it is what it is. Jumbo hot dog.
The Muscalatos.
Yeah, that's
Muscalatos.
yeah, that's something from the Philippines, I believe. Because I've heard a lot of people from the Philippines and Japan sing that song.
Oh,
Yeah. I think it has a dual meaning.
probably.
I think Boris Pickett would singing Monster Mash would be humorous. I like it. I like seeing him sing it because he puts some pretty funny faces on.
Yeah, it's a funny song. I'm trying to just remember. I'm trying not to look at a list. I'm trying to
Me either.
remember this.
What I did was for the last yesterday afternoon on, when I thought of a song, I looked it up on YouTube and put it in a playlist, and that way I knew I could just go. Renslow, hey Renslow, do you have a favorite funny song? And by the way, Renslow, your last video where you were standing there singing, very, very good. Very good. And I'm not showing that I'm live anywhere but YouTube. But I don't know that I could look that up myself. Sharon, good night to you. Thank you for staying up so late. I know
Was it?
that yeah, Sharon's going to bed 2:32 a.m.
Pleasant dreams.
Yes, ma'am. Get some good rest. We'll catch you another day. Coming up soon, I'll have everything out of the way and done, and I'll be back to going live every morning or every morning that something interesting is going on. Okra.
Every morning we look for you.
I have to be somewhere at 8 o'clock, and the sun's not up until by the time I got started, it'd be time to end. So, well, we covered that pretty quick.
No, there's still more. You know me. I've been doing this for 6 years, so I'm always reading chat. Can't help it. I'm always reading chat.
I try to read chat as good as I can. One that I wouldn't put on my list, but it is considered a funny song. The Lonely Island. I'm on a boat. Didn't get a lot of airplay. It would never make it on the radio. It would never ever make it on the radio because it drops bomb after bomb after bomb.
Well, so does Rodeo Song, and
we started toward Jimmy Buffett and we got sidetracked. Jimmy Buffett's Buddy Bear. I like that song. It's a good song. It's a nice story and it's funny.
I don't know that I've heard it.
Some people call it God's own drunk.
God's own what?
Drunk.
Drunk.
If you haven't heard it, after look it up. It's worth the listen. It's good, Jimmy Buffett. I like it. I like it better than I like it better than some of the stuff he made it to the radio with.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's a good story song, and like I said, it's funny. Uh, Probably Buddy Bear or God's Own Drunk. Anyway, you'd find it.
Yep. Jimmy Buffett's Why Don't We Get Drunk and Screw?
Yep.
I forgot about that one.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just avoiding it.
Yeah.
I figured Mike could bring it up.
PG-13 is
Waitress, won't you bring me another round of brew?
George Jones did the one called High Tech Redneck. I do remember that.
That title sounds familiar, and I know a little bit about George Jones, the possum.
So
But,
today's music shirt is Dead Man Walking, Jelly Roll.
Cool.
This was Stevie's. I'm not sure. She won it, didn't she?
Yes. From Jelly Roll. From their website.
Right on.
Jimmy Buffett's Buddy Bear, the song, is 12 and a half minutes long.
Oh, wow.
It's a good story song.
Buddy Bear.
And it's listed on YouTube as God's Own Drunk.
Cletus T. Judd.
I'm thinking of a similar name, not that name.
Trying to think of more mainstream stuff.
Yeah. Judge. And usually somebody will name a group or a song, and it'll make me think of another one, and it just steps. Oh, yeah, no, Alice's Restaurant is funny. It is dry humor, I would say.
Yeah, it is.
I think I was 20 years old before I heard Alice's Restaurant with the 8x10 glossies with the arrows and the circles. Tina! Hey there, young lady.
Hey, Tina.
We set a record today, Tina. I guess you was burning up down there.
What was your eye temperature today?
76.
76?
Yep.
Nice.
That's a record for us. The old record was 74. Tina, don't worry about it. YouTube doesn't do notifications very well.
I think we did, 87 today? Something like that.
And it's like I tell everybody, I like for things to be laid back. Music, if you have a song that you like that you would consider a funny song, and we've just been going over like Weird Al and Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavor on the Bedpost Overnight and different songs like that. Wow.
10 Little Bottles. Don't recognize that one.
I should know that one. Alice's Restaurant was by Guthrie, Arlo,
Arlo.
and it is I would call it a deadpan rendition of a song that doesn't make any sense. And the thing that makes it so funny is the last couple of lines in the song, because it goes through all that long 30-minute story, and then he sings, "You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant except for Alice."
There's a story behind Arlo. I mean, who was the other Guthrie? His son.
Oh, geez.
Well, Arlo ended up in like a mental institution.
I can't think of the other one.
I think it was in New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah.
Tina, have no dose, because the first 15, 20 minutes kind of make you sleepy. It's a special sense of humor that song is. Just full disclosure.
I'm like, no dose. What? Oh, okay, I get it. It's gonna bore you to sleep.
Yeah, it's a dry humor at times. It's like the movie Being There with Peter Sellers. You have to appreciate the dedication for them to be able to act that stupid for the movie to be worth anything to you.
Being There.
Yep. It's about a mentally challenged person who works for a millionaire as a gardener. And he achieves greatness beyond belief because everybody thinks he's speaking in deep thought, but he's just a little simpleton that says simple, short statements. And anything past that would be a spoiler alert.
Yeah, no, that explains it. Gives general idea. You piqued my interest.
But like I said, you have to be able to appreciate the ability of the actor to keep a straight face while they're acting so stupid. Really. I haven't seen that movie in forever and a day.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen it.
And it was videoed. Part of it was filmed here in North Carolina at the Biltmore House. So you'll get to see the interior of the Biltmore House.
World's largest private residence.
I think so. Could be.
That's what it was. I mean, I know it's a hotel.
They built a whole hotel. The house is still a tourist attraction.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think it was the largest private residence in the United States.
When the people live there, it's amazing. And if you ever get a chance to get up there in the spring for the flowers, oh my gosh. They have a garden for flowers and a hothouse that's bigger than most high school football stadiums.
Really?
Yeah. 7 Faces of Fu Manchu. Yes, Ken, Pink Panther. But Pink Panther is a genius compared to Being There.
Inspector Clouseau.
Yeah. Being There is a movie. We've kind of, I think
Kind
we've
of
got songs, and
digressed.
we sort of went down a side path here. Yeah, being There is a movie with Peter Sellers.
But Pink Panther has a famous,
Theme song.
theme song.
Yes. Da-dum, da-dum. I'm crazy about that song. So, well, let's do this. We've got a few more minutes to go and everything. Anybody in chat who has a music topic or music related topic that you guys would like to have us cover or talk about, type it in chat, come back and leave it in comments. Any of the above.
Ken's apologizing.
Why?
No, we're easily distracted.
Squirrel, shiny item. Look. And we're flexible. Trust me, we are very flexible. Hold on a minute. Let's show Mike's. Sorry, Mike. And Tina, yeah, we covered My Ding-a-Ling. I heard that, Stevie. The song. We're talking about the song.
It's just the way you said it. We covered My Ding-a-Ling.
It's always covered in public. Come on. Ken, you're fine.
And you're not old, Ken. You might. I don't know. We're all old around here.
Oi, what? One of the things you typed, Mike, was held
Excuse me.
by Nightbot, and I just overrode Nightbot and showed it. It was the BJ song. Kathy Bates. Did Mike tell you I figured out your favorite restaurant in Washington State? It's in Spokane, Washington.
The Moose Lodge?
It's the Rusty Moose. It's a steakhouse in Spokane. Look it up. I'm not joking. Kathy's favorite place to eat in Spokane, Washington.
The Rusty Moose.
German composers from the World War II era.
Right on, Tina.
I got a tan. That's what that is. I got a tan. I was out in the sun all day. That's okay, Mike. I did. I'll probably tell her again. Yes, Tom T. Hall. I remember Tom having a funny song, but I can't remember the song.
Tom T. Hall.
He had that I Love Little Baby Ducks and whatnot, which was a good song. It wasn't a funny song. He had a funny song, and I can't remember what it was. And it got played on the radio. I mean, pop radio, not just country. It seemed like.
Funny song.
Kind of a funny song by Jerry Reed. She got the gold mine, I got the shaft. That's a funny song.
Absolutely.
I liked Amos Moses. I thought that was humorous. Not as funny as I Got the Shaft, but
No, that was a very clever song, and Garth Brooks did a remake of that too.
Kathy, I'm glad you made it by. Because if you don't come in the chat, I can't pick with you. Tina says she's going to Google it. Tom T. Hall, he had a kind of a slow way of singing. Has a great voice. Yeah, Jerry Reed was something else.
I like. Was it Tom T. Hall? I like.
Yeah, I like Little Baby Ducks and Sunrises and
Okay.
Tina's going to Google it. I like beer.
I like beer.
Yeah. I think that's the Tom T. Hall one. I like beer.
Sorry, I'm fidgety. I keep like putting my shoulder up, and I look at myself like, "Damn, you look stupid." Every time because my shoulders are bothering me, so I keep trying to take the pressure off of them.
Turn your camera off. Then you can do the pretzel stuff. You know, who cares? We're just sitting around coffee table having coffee with our friends.
Sneaky Snake.
Sneaky Snake. I can't say I heard that one. I'll probably look that one up. Well, for real, guys, come back in comments and leave any ideas of any subjects you'd like to cover. Feedback is much appreciated. Little Lady Preacher by Tom T. Hall was a good, funny song. Can't say I heard of that one. Let's see what's Mike's typing.
That Squirrel Revival. I see.
Yeah.
Tina mentioned that one.
Yeah, the Ray Stevens. Yeah, I like that one. The video's really good for that one. I mean, I like that one better. The video better than the Streak video. No, Mike, you don't. I just have to remember to look over so that because I don't see it in Restream, and then when I look over to I'm monitoring YouTube, and most of the time I'll override Nightbot. Not every time, but most of the time. Because I mean, I use the same settings on Nightbot as I did on my other channel, so it's a little bit tight. The only thing I did different was some of the commands for people. I changed some of the language a little bit.
Oh, there's still so many songs that we haven't even thought of.
Yeah, I think we covered some of the better ones. You've got to. Well, according to this, it's going out to Rumble, according to Restream.
Couldn't look it up.
No.
Don't worry about it.
No, I clicked on live and it says no.
No, it's showing that it's showing a check mark. It's showing a check mark on YouTube and an X on Rumble, so it's not going out to Rumble.
No, I didn't think so. I was looking and
Wonder why.
it says no video found.
And I've heard of other people having similar problems. So
Unless I'm doing something wrong, I don't see it.
no, you're not.
No, he's
I
seeing
know,
the
I was
X on
saying-
his end. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
saying, I've been checking throughout.
Yeah, it's not showing what.
Excuse me. How rude. It's not the company.
You're fine. You're fine. Well, all right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming again. Like I said, if you have ideas, let us know.
Absolutely.
And have you finished eating, Mox?
No, but
Okay.
I mean, I put it on pause.
Yeah, for the most part, Tina. I let a little bit pass here that I wouldn't do on the other channel because it's the nature channel is really family channel, and that was one we started talking about music so much on that channel. That's why I started this one, along with some people actually requesting to start it. So, all right, I'm gonna do this.
Thank you, Ken.
Yes, thank you, Ken. I've got a few slots open, and anybody wants to hang out for a little bit, you won't be on the air, so you don't have to worry about being in the show. But we'll just hang out for a few minutes after the show's over. Just click that link and come up. We're going to let Moggs eat. So if he wants to hang out, he can. If he wants to eat and come back, he can. But
I'll just eat right here.
there you go.
You're gonna hear. I'll just go off camera, but you're gonna hear a lot of finger licking and noises. You know. I knew this. I've been waiting for this.
So there you go.
It's a root beer.
Cheers, Dr. Pepper.
Salute.
So there's the link. Anybody in chat is welcome, because I think I know everybody that's in chat. Again, you won't be broadcast on YouTube. This is for after the show is over, and we'll just hang out for a couple of minutes. And if you guys want to talk about something we wouldn't talk about on YouTube, we can. Moggs, Tuesdays and Thursday nights, 9:00 East Coast time. For you people overseas, that would be New York time. And you never know what's going to be covered on Moggs. We get into all kinds of subjects.
Yeah, there's a few a night.
You can count on fishing, and you can count on laughs. Those are a given.
Hopefully. We try.
So, Moggs, what do you have to say before we go?
Just hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment. Comments are always good. And come up with some ideas, folks. You know.
Yeah, because
Love to hear 'em.
we want to learn from y'all, all of us together, learning from one another. I'm not a monologue type person. I like to have conversations. So
Indeed.
hopefully only kind words will come your way, and we will catch you guys next time.